Hey everybody, how you doing today? When something goes bump in the night, would you like to have it in plain sight? Well, guess what? Now you can. Guess how? This is my new Akaso Seemor night vision goggles. Infrared, full color night vision goggles from Akaso. You guys have to check these out. Are these ever a nice unit? Let me show you something here. Here you go. Here's the goggles. The controls are all on top of these. They're quite easy to operate. To turn it on, you hit this button here for 2 seconds. That's your power button. And then when you look at the display, she powers up. Takes it a minute to boot up. There you go. All right, it's into the main menu screen. SD card in, so it's ready to go. What you can do with this thing is pretty remarkable. It's full color vision at night, and it has infrared capability. So you have, this is your power button on this side. Then you have, this is infrared up and down, these buttons here. This is infrared on. This is basically a menu button that you can change all your menu, and this is a shot button when you like a shutter button to take your photos. So when I get on this one and here, this button, you can see right in the center that it's under video. When I hit the button, it changes to photo, and if I hold the button, it actually turns on the infrared. If I hold this, the infrared will go up. That's 1, 2, 3, and so on, right? Up to 6 or 7, I think, is the infrared setting on it. So the capability of this thing and the application is pretty interesting what you can do with this. Again, if you're out camping or something like that and heard some kind of crazy noise in the night, well, it would be kind of scary if you had no idea what the heck it was. But if you have something like this, or even out hiking for survival reasons and you got lost at night, if you had this with you, what a game changer, right? What a game changer. It's a nice unit. It's full HD color, 4K, actual HD. It comes with 2 batteries. You can Bluetooth it to the phone. I'm not going to get that in depth with it tonight with the Bluetooth, but we are going to take this thing outside in a minute and go for a walk with it because it's a very, very nice unit. Very nice unit. You can adjust the optical length, they call it, with this side by adjusting this, and this side is your infrared lens, and this is your standard lens that's viewing in through it, right? But what a unit. And also it has a tripod mount on the bottom. There's one under here, and there's also a tripod mount on top. And there's another mount here, and I honestly don't even know what it's for. But you can lock something into there, and there's another mount they put on top. But again, 2 nice-sized battery packs come with this thing. It's got a beautiful carry case that all came with it here. There's the secondary battery pack, the charge cable, and that's what it is, the Akaso full color night vision goggles with a really, really nice quality carry case, I might add. So we're going to take these things outside, going to go for a little walk around and actually see how good they work. Now, what they recommend with these is you need a slight amount of moonlight or a bit of light out there to get a good image under the full color night vision. When you turn the infrared on, it's a game changer, totally different. Everything's going to light up, but it's more of a black and white image. But to get the full color imagery, it has to be a bit of a clear night. So I don't know yet tonight, honestly, how good they're going to work out there unless I use the infrared, but we're going to try it both ways. I'm going to show you guys what these things can do. And another thing they recommend is you don't move them a lot under the color mode either, because it'll be a bit grainy. It takes it a minute to process the actual picture. So you'll have a lot more clear photo if you can hold it steady. Like to walk along and look through them, I don't think the imagery is going to be wonderful. But if you stop and then just slowly look around in that without the movement, then we're going to see how good the actual image comes out. But it's a little bit chilly out there tonight, and I'm not looking forward to going outside. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I can't let these guys down. I've had these things for probably a month now sitting in my house, and I was supposed to show you these guys, you know, a couple weeks ago. But then we ended up we weren't feeling great for a week or so. We had a bad cold. So again, excuses. Now it's time to actually get down and try these things out. So let's take a walk outside and we'll check them out. And it's good and dark now. It's already 7 o'clock at night and it's pitch black. You can't see anything out there with the GoPros. So, and I'm going to go out when we go and I'm going to film with this. So basically the audio and everything is going to be through this instead of through the actual GoPro that I'm using right now. So enough rambling here. Let's go out and try these bad boys out and see what they actually look like. Isn't that crazy? Look at that, guys, watching the brook at night. That's quite clear. I'm standing in the front of the cabin here, looking around. This is with infrared on. It's too dark out here to not get the image without infrared tonight. But look how clear it is out here. Isn't that crazy? You could set a tripod up and you would have a beautiful view of everything you wanted to record. You can hook this thing up to your phone and control it remotely. It would really freak me out if I saw eyes over there right now in the woods. Things have to go bump in the night. But anyway, this is impressive because there's the brook. And it is so black from where I'm standing, you can't see. You can hear it, but you can't see it. If I turn the infrared up a little more, whoops, I'm sorry, that was, there you go, that's level 2, level 3. Don't even need it up that high. And it's snowing out here, guys, as you can see. We're going to turn the infrared off and show you that, yeah, without it tonight, it's pretty hard to see anything. Pretty grainy out here because there's not enough natural light tonight. If there's more natural light, it's a lot better image. You can still see pretty decent, though. That's looking across the brook and all that. There's some kind of lens flare going on there. But that's across the brook. That's not bad either. Because all you can see looking from the cabin here is those lights. You can't see anything else over there. It's a very dark night tonight. The moon was out earlier, but it's overcast again because it's snowing out. So let's try with the infrared on again. Let's try this. There you go. There's infrared. When that comes on, it's so detailed I can watch the water in the brook and you can see the snow start coming in. It's actually snowing pretty hard. That's pretty freaky. Hey guys, this is a little different, but I come home to edit this video and I was so disappointed with the results. I wasn't using the machine proper over at the camp. You're supposed to set it on a tripod for your best imagery. I was shaking that thing around like the GoPro that I'm holding. There's no image stabilization in that camera. So it's made more for still shots, or at least sitting, and then you can kind of pan left and right and that. I just didn't give it a fair try. I've got it set up outside my window here, looking at my backyard. And I'm going to show you guys how dark this is on the GoPro. You check this out. And you're even going to be able to see, if I turn the light off here in the house, there you go, it's black. I'm going to leave this on so you can see where I'm looking, okay? Here's the window here. We're going to look outside. Okay, we can see the Seemor is sitting here. The image it's getting, okay, well look at my backyard. Now let me turn the light off. There you go. There's what you see on the GoPro right now. Well, I'm going to switch this over, and I'm going to show you guys what you're going to see on this Seemor. This is remarkable. There we go. We're already recording video on it now. And I'm going to show you guys the video. This is pretty cool. Check it out. All right, this is looking out in my backyard at a couple bird feeders that are hanging, and it looks like daylight. Absolute daylight right now. This is not infrared. This is the actual image I'm getting out of this. I'm going to turn it very slowly to show you guys, because it does take it a minute to lock into the image almost. That's a tray right there in the corner of our deck. Birdseed, we put it there. And for squirrels and whatever. That's the top of our garden. That's my cedar trees. I'll go up here a little higher here and show you guys. That's crazy how good an image this is. Look at that. Seeing all my cedar trees in the backyard. But come down and we'll check this out. We don't want to see the backyard. We want to see this. There's my back lawn right there. That's a suet feeder right there. I say I can't see any of this with my naked eye right now. Nothing. It's a dark night out there, but there's a bit of moon, so it makes it perfect. But again, I can sit here right now, watch birds on that bird feeder very easy. And I'm going to see there's a optical zoom. Whoops. There's a digital zoom. Let's try it. Oh, look at that. Wow. Again, impressed. That's my bird feeders. Quite easy to see, isn't it? It would be freaky to see something out there in the yard right now. That's a pretty good image, guys. Gotta tell you. Let me see if I can get it even. No, I can even come in farther with it, but it's gonna get blurry. There you go. Look at that. Wow. Right there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, gotta say. This is a good working machine. Very good working machine. But again, as you can see, clear as day out there right now. Now, if I turn the infrared on, which I don't even need, it's going to go black and white. You watch. To prove it, there you go. That's infrared. There you go. That's the lowest level of infrared. Look how bright that is. Isn't that crazy? Let's zoom it in a bit. This is just IR. There you go. Boys, could you ever watch those bird feeders like that? That's infrared camera right there. But I like the image better. And that's where they advertise this as full color. Yeah, they advertise this as a full color machine, which it is. It lights it up just like a flashlight. I'll take the infrared back off. And that's only level 1. I keep cranking, it's going to go almost too bright. Take it back off. There you go. Isn't that cool? That is a color image that is clear. The snow, I'm sure, all helps and everything else, but it's remarkable how clear I think an image of this actually is. So again, I'm very happy with this unit. I was a little concerned at first, but once I figured out how to use it again, it looks so much better. There you can see it's not a picture. The wind's blowing the bird feeders now. So anyways, guys, glad I got a little better test of this thing. I think it's actually a pretty nice unit. The Akaso Seemor 200 full color night vision camera. I hope you guys like it. Well, there you go, guys. I gave it a decent test out there. Sorry it wasn't a bit better of a test, but it's not great conditions out there tonight. It's miserable for one. I was getting cold for two. And again, these work better. A couple things. If you mount it on a tripod, you can get really, really good footage with it. You can carry it around and all that too, and that's fine. And again, if you have a little bit of natural moonlight out there, I tried it at the house the other night, and I should have got some actual footage, and maybe I'll add a few pics after we do this video of just getting some footage at the house at night, because I shot out the back window a couple times, the back deck, and no garbage. It looked like daytime. Was getting real good color imagery in that. We had a little bit of moon out that night, but nothing like a moonlit night to look out and see it, with your eyes. But you need a bit of natural light. If not, you have to use the infrared, and then when you do, it makes it black and white. But you know what? That infrared works good too, because I was looking at the brook over on the side over here, watching the water just rush through there. See it plain as day. Pretty impressive. So, Akaso Seemor for the win. I'll put the link in the description. Check them out. These things aren't that expensive to buy either, and they're a very quality unit. And with the light sensor and everything in these are actually better than some of the way more expensive units, I guess is what they claim. So, check them out, Akaso Seemor. And thank you very much, guys, for checking out the video. And if nothing else, live simply, remain grateful, and we'll talk to you soon.